In. It's 2:12 in the morning. We live about 7. It's a 6-something hour drive, 6-ish hours, and it's a good thing we came early because this place is packed. The only thing that's open is like the giant middle of the space, which is not ideal. No trees, just rocks. So I'm gonna set up the tent, and I should say the pop-up, and probably go to bed, because, yeah, 2:12, it's late. So this is camp version 2 a.m. Got in here 2 a.m. and it's awful crowded, which I'll show you here in a second. So we slid it down a little gully between some trees, and I'm over here, but I think we're gonna change that around. Some more cars tucked in, hiding back this way. Sure is a pretty place, and COVID sure makes people want to go camping. This whole place. There's a bathroom over there, but of course it's closed because of COVID. It's freaking stupid. But clear the roads up there. There's these people tucked in right at the front. So, anyway, this weekend probably gonna be a little less cool. That's all. There's a moose right there. First moose I've seen in Colorado, I'm fairly certain. Been where they're around, but I just haven't seen them. And there's one. Yay! Ophir Pass. Coming down, heading into the town of Ophir. It is right down there. But your places are sure hard to find. So we came up this awesome side road to go check out a mine, but right there, huge rock slides, like huge. Don't think there's any driving over it with any normal bridge. You had a rock buggy, maybe, and it would still be super sketchy. And when we were coming up, the sun was straight in our eyes and couldn't see, and it was a little sketchy anyway. So anyway, the mine is cool. I took some footage of that. And we're up at, what is this?
Clear Lake.
Silver Lake?
Silver Lake? Yeah.
Silver Lake, I think this is. It's really neat. Beautiful. We're at 11,900 foot right now. Actually, probably at 12, because right down there is 11,900. Decided to back down and turn around, but for some reason, instead of going out this way, he decided to go this way in this giant hole. So now we got a tow mount. Got the winch ready. Got this bumper over here. It's on the ground. Bright and early Saturday morning. Going out with Christian Overlanders. I can't think of what it's called. Honestly, not a Land Cruiser group. All Jeeps. We're the odd ones out, and that's alright. Up here a couple of days, and so we are outside of Silverton. We're about to do the Alpine Loop. We've done it before. I think we're going to do it backwards this time, so it's a little bit of a different drive than what we did the time before. Big winter storm rolling in, so we're going to try and hopefully beat it, not have anything too crazy go on. It's supposed to snow a bunch and be freezing cold, but I think it'll be alright. Got a pretty good group, and whole bunch of different kinds of rigs. Picked up a couple hitchhikers that need to ride Lake City because they hiked over and are worried about the storm. So we are going to go up that way, hit a bunch of passes. Hopefully we'll have something cool video to show you. So stopped off. We're just a little bit before Animus Fork. This snow right here is last year's snow. All this stuff. I mean, you see here, snow, 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 trees stuck in it. When we came through this last year, this entire route, all the way to way down there, was like a chute of debris of trees and rocks and snow, and they literally dug out like a tunnel almost. I mean, it wasn't over the top, but a chute of it. And so I can almost guarantee that that all didn't melt, got snowed on again, and then there's still just a massive amount. I mean, look at the debris field all the way down there. pretty amazing devastation. Now we're gonna head on the road to Animas Forks. Figured I'd introduce you to my my new friends. Got some hitchhikers. They were hiking, and we got this big winter storm coming in, so they needed a ride to Lake City, which is the middle of the route we're taking today. So Derek and Kate, and they've been hiking for 2 days. We're gonna hike all week, but winter storm has maybe kinked that up a little bit, so they're catching a ride. They're not afraid of COVID, and we'll see how it all goes. Stopping in Animas Forks. Real cool place. That lovely house over there is apparently the #2 photographed building in Colorado, next to Crystal Mine, or Crystal Mill, I mean. Stop on Engineer Pass, and there is an alpine sheep herders. Look at all those sheep, and they are going way the heck up there. We're at 12,400 foot elevation, and the sheep are just running around.
We can look up to the right, let's see a black sheep. Is that a sheep?
Got some over here, hanging out in the road.
Get out the way.
Oh, there's some more. Alright, so we're up at the top of Engineer. We're at Odom Point, and it is clouding up. Thunder is rolling in. I was an idiot standing on the roof to get a picture that I got last year. Didn't get it because I could feel the static in the cloud. So anyway, that was exciting. But we'll see if we can get kind of a... See if we can get that. It's just nothing to see. Nothing to see. You can hear me over the hail. It is hailing like crazy all of a sudden. Looks like Dippin' Dots. But they hurt worse. So this is a super cool hike. It's one way. Dire Via Ferrata. And it is a horizontal hike. You can see the cable all the way across. And you basically hike laterally across that cliff. It does have steps in places, like here for example, where you need them. And so you just hook your climbing belt in and hike along. Supposedly super awesome. I'm definitely bringing my gear back next time. Give that a whirl. So, San Juan trip, right? Got our Land Cruiser Club. Nobody showed up with us. But we did get some awesome folks in from North Carolina that are friends of a friend, and that was fantastic. We did pick up some stranded hikers that we needed to hitchhike back, and we ended up hanging out with them for a couple of days, and they rode around with us because it was pretty snowy. A lot of the hikers had to bail on the hike country, and we're really glad we had the Mr. Heater Buddy, because heater and it didn't work. Heater in my truck doesn't look all that good, so there were some sketchy moments there, but really fun, tons of good trails. Yeah, a couple mishaps, had a breakdown that cost us some time and some money, but seems to be the story. I'm still getting the truck sorted. Someday I hope I don't have a, hey, I broke down again story, but we didn't film any of that. We just kind of filmed some of the fun parts, took a ton of photos. Doesn't matter where you go here, it's beautiful. I mean, drive a regular road, beautiful. Drive an off-road, four-wheel drive, wheeling road, doesn't matter, all beautiful. I mean, yesterday, the Yankee Boy Basin, Governor Basin, Sydney Basin, that one was pretty cool. Some moss camber on a cliff in a very narrow road. I would not recommend it to a full-size truck. That would be exciting for sure. Maybe a little more excitement than you want. The campground got really, really empty after the holiday, but it's getting pretty filled back up again. It's the weekend and everything's pretty. And the weather's nice and the colors are changing now because of the snow. So yeah, fantastic. Can't wait till next year to do it again. We didn't get Black Bear and Imogen, which was like the ones we had to do, but the snow completely buggered that up. We were waiting for some friends to come to do it with us, and then it snowed and it was icy, and we aren't that brave, I guess. So yeah, that's the story. See you next year.